Hi, let us understand about Minikube dashboard. That's a part of Minikube add-on where I can go ahead and enable in case if it is not enabled by default. Let me go ahead and list the add-ons available as a part of Minikube. Minikube add-ons list. This is going to list all the add-ons available as a part of Minikube. Within this, dashboard is a very useful add-on where I can go ahead and enable it. In case if it is not enabled, I can go ahead and use the command Minikube add-ons enable dashboard. That's going to enable the dashboard, and I can get the URL of the dashboard by typing in the command Minikube dashboard URL. So that's going to start the proxy and start the Minikube in this specific port, and this is the URL. Basically, this is going to start the proxy and expose the already running dashboard in a specific port. Now, while starting the proxy, I need to make sure that is accessible from all the address. By default, it will be made to get accessed only from the local machine. I'm going to access from the browser outside this machine. So I'm going to enable the proxy separately. What I will do, I will use the command kubectl proxy and I will allow all the address and disable the filter with the command -- disable -filter equal to true. -- address equals this 40 means it's going to allow all the traffic from all the IP address. So this will start the proxy in this particular port 8001. I can go ahead and use the public DNS of this specific machine and the port 8001 and replace it with the URL provided by the command minikube dashboard -- URL. So here I will be using the DNS and port 8001. That's going to provide the dashboard and it will list all the namespaces available and all the entities that we created as a part of the Minikube. For example, these are all the namespaces that we had created. I can go ahead and select any specific namespace with which I wanted to work. So I have selected with Istio and I can list what are all the pods, jobs, deployments, daemon sets, replica sets, stateful set, ingress, service, config map, persistent volume, secret, all such details I can go ahead and list. See, these are all the pods that are available. In case if I wanted to know the deployments within the specific namespace, I can go ahead and select the deployments. And this is one another useful UI where I can get the bigger picture on what are all the entities running within the Minikube or in fact in any cluster. This particular UI also, we will be using it to get a bigger picture on the Minikube cluster that we are running. As we are getting into the demo, we will create more and more namespaces and lots of demo we are going to do. So having the bigger picture and keeping the system clean, up and running, that will be much useful. Say for example, in case if I wanted to delete any pod or the entire namespace, I can do it over here. Simple example, let me go ahead and delete no Istio. This is going to provide the equivalent command and execute the command so that I can go ahead and do the operation through the UI itself. The namespace should be deleted. Let me go ahead and refresh the screen. I can verify that within the command prompt as well. Since the proxy is running in the foreground, I can go ahead and start a new session. Let me list all the namespaces with their labels. I should not have no Istio namespace because it was deleted through the web UI. So in a quick summary, we saw what is Minikube dashboard add-on and how to enable them and how to start the proxy and access the Minikube dashboard from the browser.